This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
In this volume, the editors and the contributors have tried to provide a useful guide to coffee from the ground up. The articles we have assembled cover a great range of topics, from soil to roaster, barista, and home use. We are well aware that people's tastes vary widely. Some prefer coffee in a grocery store can, already ground, or even instant coffee that requires almost no effort to prepare. Others pay considerably more money for select whole beans, which they grind before making each cup. They weigh the coffee and the water, then keep one eye on the temperature of the water and the other on the clock, as they count the seconds in the various steps of making the beverage. Still other folks want coffee only at cutting-edge cafes, or, to use an upscale term, coffee bars, made by an experienced, skilled barista. Whatever your particular pleasure in a cup, we believe that all aspects of the coffee industry should interest anyone who cares about the earth, farmers, globalization, or even basic economics. In these pages, a wealth of material applies first to coffee, but also to wider issues. A good example is organic. Many coffee terms are explained in the glossary in the back of the book. If a term is in the glossary, it will appear in boldface the first time it is used in a chapter that discusses the term at length, or in a context in which its meaning may not be clear. Since this is a handbook, readers may want to consult the index to find where the topics that most interest them are discussed. But of course, all are invited to start with the first page and read straight through. Everyone connected to the coffee industry has a story about the cup of coffee, the one that opened eyes, nose, and palate to the realization that coffee could be an excellent beverage. In the 1950s and 1960s, my mother made coffee in a steel drip pot using ground, canned Maxwell House. I remember vividly that the results smelled and tasted like bitter, burnt metal. But there was that one intriguing puff of marvelous fragrance when she opened a new can. Years later, I happened upon a special deal for a kit with a carafe, a plastic filter cone, paper filters, and a can of ground coffee. All of a sudden, I had much better coffee than I had ever tasted before. The cup, whatever it was for the initiated, opened the way for a journey deeper and deeper into the complexities and pleasures, along with disappointments, of coffee. If we can hook anyone into that journey with this book, we will be happy indeed. But this is not just a volume for snobs.